Hey there, and congratulations on registering for this webinar. So this webinar is going to start at the exact time when this timer on the page you registered on here hits 0. The most important thing is to not close out or leave this page, especially if you're watching this on mobile. Um, so basically make sure you keep this open at all times or you will lose it and never get it back. Which would make us all very sad. Also, after this webinar, you're going to receive some emails regarding the information that was presented here, which brings me to my next point. So who is this for? Basically, this is for founders of startups in any stage who really don't want to give up on their dream that they worked so hard for. They dread the idea of going back to work for someone else. They worry all the money, time, and energy they've put into their startup is just wasted, right? Lots of startup founders have been there. They're also tired of looking at their competition and wondering what that competition is doing so right and they are doing so wrong. These founders are putting in long days with tons of effort, but they really don't have anything to show for it. And they are staying awake at night worrying that they might have to shut down their startup soon. So a quick overview of what you'll learn. We're going to talk a little bit about the mistake that pretty much all startup founders make with how they position their products and services. We're going to look at why investing more time, money, and energy, basically your resources, into your startup is not going to make an ounce of a difference. And I'm going to talk a little bit about a really free and really simple change that you can make today to optimize your products and services for better sales and a ton more returning customers, to try to get to that 80-20 ratio that every founder dreams about. So after this webinar, you'll be able to have the financial freedom that you've been longing for, show the world how hard you've worked has finally paid off. You're going to feel the power of knowing that you made your dream come true, and you're going to have that work-life balance that only a few people have and that most of us dream about. So I know that that's a lot to get out of one tiny little webinar, but a lot of people manage, and I hope you will too. A little bit about me. I've helped hundreds of startup founders reach their startup goals and catapult their businesses into multi-million-dollar corporations, essentially. They're all doing pretty well now. I'm also a certified executive coach. I have a master's in business communication. I myself have founded, grown and sold 2 startups, and I've been in an array of C-level positions. I do expert commentary on a whole bunch of different media outlets like Huffington Post, USA Today, things of that nature. And a couple of years ago, I garnered the U.S. Department of State's endorsement for my business expertise. So that's a little bit about me. And I really hope that this webinar is going to be helpful for you. I spent a lot of time in putting it together. I wanted to do something that will help to serve the people who are in the position that I was in not that long ago. So I will see you soon inside the webinar. All right. Thanks so much. Take care.